Today, we will be testing the RSI RSX QQE indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the RSI RSX QQE indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 51 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 709 indicators, with 285 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Okay, so today's indicator is the RSI RSX QQE indicator. There's quite a bit going on with this indicator, and not really visually quite a bit going on. Just it's a quite sophisticated indicator with a few different moving parts going on behind the scenes to give us a rather easy visual trading kind of indicator. And so if you're interested in understanding more about exactly what this indicator is and what makes it tick, then go ahead and jump over to the indicators page and take a look at it. It's quite lengthy write-up on exactly what it is and so on. This creator does a really good job of creating a lot of indicators and explaining a lot about, like I said, the components of the indicator, or I guess kind of how it functions and gets its calculations. As you can see down here on the bottom of the screen, we basically have a histogram, and it's kind of hard to see, but there's actually quite a few different white lines that are moving along with this histogram, kind of creating this flow from the green into like reds, and then it's also a zero line cross, and so it is pivoting around that zero line. And so I went ahead and I turned on the bar coloration, so that way it just gives us again a very quick and easy visual cue on when we should be taking trades. And so as you can see, when we get green candles, we are going to go long. When we get red candles, we are going to go short. So pretty much as simple as that. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of it. All right, so the first signal that we pick up is a long signal. You can see right here, we get that switch to the green candles there. We get a little bit of a pullback and then a push to the upside, which does come up and get us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, we then pick up a short right here is our next signal. Unfortunately, as soon as we get that signal there, it continues to climb up and switches over to a long signal here. So it stops us out on that short and then immediately drops out and pushes down, switching to a short signal right here, stopping us out on that long. We then pick up this short right here. I don't know if it's gotten to take profit. It's got a nice little push down. Really close to take profit. There we go. Got it on that one for sure. All right, let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so one thing to be mindful of is we are getting the breaks in the coloration of the candles. And so those are valid continuation signals there as we get a break and then a red candle right here, for example, and a nice push to the downside there, getting us to our take profit surely. Let's double check it. Yep, sure did. And then we would have picked up another short signal. Let's double check. Let's zoom in on this one. Yep, okay. Then we pick up another short signal right there on that one with another nice push to the downside. Once again, getting us to our take profit. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things don't get too long. And we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. Alright, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version. And you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Before we do though, I did want to mention real fast, even if this indicator is not a winning indicator, if you could please still thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel as well. So giving us a thumbs up actually helps this video get more exposure and helps let the YouTube algorithm know that it needs to be sent out to more people and that we're doing good things here. Helps us grow the community. When you thumbs down the video, it suppresses the videos and lets YouTube's algorithm know that we shouldn't be sending it out to anyone else, and actually hurts the community here that we're trying to build, and in return kind of limits the knowledge and experience that we get from other viewers. And so just because a indicator doesn't necessarily meet our criteria that we're looking for and is a quote unquote a losing indicator does not mean that it's a bad indicator or that it's a useless indicator. It just doesn't meet our criteria. And so again, if you could please just go ahead and thumbs up the video regardless of whether or not this is a winning indicator or a losing indicator, that would be much appreciated. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. So it looks like we've got a decent number of trades within the 1 year's time. Let's go ahead and count it out and see what we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So we have 18 trades altogether, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. 11 winning trades. And so that will meet the 60% criteria that we are looking for. Now, I know that when we tested the RSI, of course, we tested it different when we tested it, but it did meet the 60% criteria that we were looking for. Again, this is drastically different. This one is, this indicator is drastically different than the way we tested the RSI, and drastically different than the way we would have tested the QQE indicator, or even I think we did one on the RSX, which is kind of a slightly different version of the RSI. And so this one kind of accumulates multiple indicators together to make sure that we have a nice confluence between indicators that are giving us signals to go in specific directions. And so, yeah, I mean, all in all, a pretty solid indicator. It gave us 18 trades within the 1 year's time. It met the 60% criteria, just kind of edged right over it. Wasn't a huge winner, but definitely not a losing indicator. And so, all in all, like I said, pretty solid. This one is going to go on the yes list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.